a very warm welcome to Dusty Shell Collectibles. Another kit review today. So I've just bought this recently. I had an order in Japan. I tacked this onto the order. I was ordering some RC bits and put this on there, and it got delivered this week. This is the Porsche 935 Valiant model kit. New this year. I mean, this kit's been around since the 70s. It keeps getting updated, but this year it's got new pieces inside, and this forms part of the 45th anniversary of this car. So I saw this kit and I thought, having seen it at Goodwood, loved the livery on it, I'd get this, and yeah, I'd do my usual kit review, just show you what's in there, show you the quality of the mouldings, and yeah, hopefully I'll get some time to over Christmas maybe sit down and make this one.
So I think I've got my introduction slightly wrong. So the original kit was sold in 1978, and this year is the 45th anniversary of the release of the model. So as I said, I saw this at Goodwood. I'm just going to put a little bit of footage in as I'm talking here. So Kramer Racing was established by Erwin Kramer and his brother Manfred, and they became known as the company which tuned the Porsche 911s. Based on the Porsche 935, it started being sold to the public in 1977. Kramer Racing developed the 935 K2 and joined races with a brilliant green livery of the main title sponsor, the German air conditioning manufacturer Valiant. So just looking at the box, I mean, Tamiya box art is always superb. We got down in the bottom here the hologram from Porsche, just saying it's an official licensed product. And just at the top here, it's a 1/20th Grand Prix collection number 71. It's a detailed static model, Porsche 935 Valiant. Authentic depictions of a horizontally opposed six-cylinder turbo engine and interior features such as a bucket seat and dashboard. Driver figure and two marketing options to depict number 51 and car number 4. And you'll see over here this cartograph symbol. So I did actually look this up. So this is, as I say, this is a anniversary kit, and what the main difference with this kit is some additional parts and these cartograph decals. Now cartograph, they're screen printed water slide decals, which make them really crisp. So we'll have a look at those in a minute. It does say that the tyres and instruction manual have also been updated. Usual things on here as well, ready to assemble model, you know, this is not a toy, all that kind of thing, 14 and above. Sides of the box, again we get a side view, front view, rear view of the car. The end carries the same livery on, and then on the side here a little bit about the Porsche car itself, and I've already mentioned that in a minute ago. Main colours, TS102 cobalt green, TS56 brilliant orange, TS29 semi-gloss black, and XF flat aluminium. Right, let's have a look what we get inside. Well, as always, really nicely presented. Here you can see again the 1/12 Grand Prix collection, and it's just nicely laid out. That's the thing with the Tamiya kit. You can see in the box here that you've got a little bit schematic of the car, and if I just lift the body out, you can see on the side there as well. Just nicely done, nicely finished. So let's lift the parts out. We've got the body there, got a tyre pack, glazing, there's some engine components, wheels, or rims should I say, various other bits and pieces on that sprue. Here we've got some body components and the driver and a chassis there. Here are the decals. We'll have a look at those in a moment. I'm just going to put those somewhere safe. And then in the bottom of the box we've got the usual instructions, hints and tips telling you how the best to put the model together. Right in the bottom there, all the usual instructions about be careful, don't cut yourself, and all that kind of thing. I'll put that to one side, and then we've got some instructions here. So I'm just going to move the parts to one side, and let's go through the instructions first. Right, obviously a little bit more information about the actual car there. From its inception 1976 through to 1978, World Championship for makes for Group 5 cars was dominated by the Porsche 935. I mean, you can read up all of this online, I'm absolutely sure. So looking through, tools you're going to need, assembly of the engine, nice detailed engine there. What's this, the rear subframe. So you drop the engine in, you can see more components going on here, the rear wishbones. Drop the front McPherson's on there, and the steering components. assemble your wheels, rear wheels on, seals in, bucket seat in, driver, whichever driver you wish to paint it as, detailed dashboard, finishing touches on the body there. We've got front and rear lights, the glazing, components for the rear boot, if you like, or the cover over the engine, and then a page telling you how the decals all go on. So not an overly complicated kit, I must say. Just first glance through the instructions, I mean, there's a few bits there, but you know, it all depends on the detailing. If you get into the detail on the engine, I guess yeah, it could become quite a little bit more complex, but yeah, not overly complicated. So let's have a look at the mouldings. Start with the body. Just slide this out the wrapper. Just going to change my glasses so I can see any blemishes on it. Right, let's have a look. A little bit of a moulding line around there, and there's a knit line through the roof. I'll see if you can see that just running through here. I can't feel it in the plastic though, so it's not going to show. It's not going to need filling. There's also a little bit of sinkage on the rear. If I bring it down here, you may be able to see the little bit of sinkage on the rear there that may need a little bit of filling. But otherwise, not too bad moulding. And doesn't it look? It does look superb. I mean, that's a lovely looking car, lovely shape. You know, yeah, I do like the car a lot. And obviously, very nicely finished in here. Look at the air scoops at the back there. Yeah, very nice. So that's the body. Doesn't look too bad at all. The wheels. Let's slide these rims out and let's have a look at these. Oh, they're lovely. Yeah, look at the detail on those. They're very nice. Obviously, they're not spoked all the way through. They have filled them in, but yeah, that's a small price to pay, I think. They're not spoked all the way through, but I guess you know, I'm asking a little bit too much there. But they do look very nicely done. Yeah, quite pleased with those. Okay, glazing. I mean, Tamiya's glazing normally is absolutely perfect anyway, but yeah, I can't see anything on there. Looks pretty good. Obviously, you've got the headlights here and the tail lights in there. The glazing looks quite reasonable. Let's just slide one of the tyres out. I'll just cut this open. Obviously, got a few screws in there. Yeah, tyres are nicely moulded. There's obviously racing slicks. Got a little bit of a shut line on the side here, but obviously if that was in the inside of the car, you wouldn't see it at all. So yeah, the tyres look pretty good. Right, the underbody. Nicely moulded. You can see the floor detailing, and underneath the car. Doesn't look too bad at all. A little bit of a sort of wash through there on the plastic, so obviously we'll be having to paint this, and there's a little bit of finishing required on these corners. It's a little bit rough, but as I say, it's underneath the car, so not too bad. And yeah, again, not the best of moulding through here, but yeah, not too bad. Right, let's have a look at the main coloured sprue. I've obviously got the driver here. It's nicely detailed. You can see the seat belts on there. Yeah, I think you get quite a nice finish with that. In terms of, you can see the knit line through here. Can you see it? Just the weld front. Now again, I can't feel it through there, but you know, you've got to be really careful with those, that they don't show through on the paint when you paint these parts. And another one through here. Basically, where you've got two sprues coming in, you obviously squirt the material in one side, squirt the material in the other, and those two join on what they call a, I guess you'd call it a cold front, and that leaves the line in the plastic. Again, there's another one there. Yeah, okay. It's not the end of the world. I mean, it's just a little bit more work to make sure that you get rid of those blemishes to make it perfect. I'll leave that there. Let's have a look at the next sprue. These are the components for the wheels, and yeah, again, quite nice detailing on here. There's some good parts on there. I think you can get this kit looking very, very nice. I mean, the dashboard, look at that. That looks really good, really well done. But it's just a little bit sparse on parts, isn't it? It's not the most complicated of kits. And finally, this let's slide this one out. Yeah, no, I do like the engine. The engine is very detailed. Look at the gearbox casing there. You've obviously got all the pulleys on the front of the engine, and the underbody here. Yeah, that does look quite nice, quite well done. Got the cylinder top here. Obviously the block, you can see the cylinders have been moulded in, which is nice. Yeah, not bad at all. Not bad. A few little blemishes in the plastic, but as I say, nothing to be overly worried about. Right, and finally, let's have a quick look at these special decals. Right, I'll just open the packet on these. I don't particularly want to oh yeah, look, I can take that off. Actually, they're very vibrant colours. Look at the little bunny on the end here, the Valiant symbol, and these colours. Yeah, they're very nice colour. Yeah, very nice quality. Yeah, quite impressed with those. Now, these are retail in the UK. I think these are around about £50. I think that's quite a lot of money for the amount of components that are in here. Talking 3 sprues and some other bits. But unfortunately, kits seem to be getting more and more expensive. And yeah, it's the nature of the hobby. But having said, you know, possibly a little bit expensive. I mean, it's a good size model, so, you know, I think fair enough. It's not too bad at all. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. As I say, I bought this, I tacked it on to an order from Japan, and it got delivered last week. You can obviously, if you want to order from Japan, there are shops that will sell to the UK. You do have to be careful because you will have to pay import duty on whatever you buy, and there's also the postage, so it doesn't always work out the cheapest way of doing it. Sometimes it's better to buy direct in the UK. Yeah, you do need to be careful because there are hidden costs, as I say. But I bought this from Japan because I was buying some other bits for an RC car, and I just tacked this onto the end. And pleased I did. It's a lovely little kit. I really do hope I get time to make this one. And yeah, I just thought I'd share it with you, show you what's inside there, with it being, you know, a re-release this year of this particular kit. Anyway, if you enjoyed that one, please do give it a thumbs up. And yeah, if you have a look at my channel, I've got other reviews on there of different kits and things, but generally the channel's quite varied. It's all the things that interest me. So yeah, you'd be doing me a massive favour if you please could subscribe. And with that, we'll leave it there. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.